in Week 3. The Colts lost a thriller in their first matchup against the Jaguars. Can Jacksonville sweep the series? The answer comes your way next on Madden Football.
The calendar may say autumn, but temperatures are still pretty sweltering here in North Florida. But the good news, the radar is clear. Still, hydration will be key today at TIAA Bank Field in Jacksonville. A few minutes prior to us coming on air, this crowd was jolted into action with the introduction of these Jaguars. They're set for football as the Jags are ready to match up with the Indianapolis Colts. Brandon Gordon alongside Charles Davis. CD, you look at the Jaguars in this matchup. We know how well they throw the football, but they're going to have their work cut out for them in this one.
Yeah, they're going up against a top 5 unit in the league, and this is a defense. They don't make a lot of mistakes. Well coached, they execute really, really well, and terrific leadership on that side of the ball. So precision, that's going to have to be a key for them in this one.
Oh, good move. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out by a few inches. That'll be a first down. And they'll run it. This is James Robinson. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Back to throw. Alexander. His throw incomplete. These two teams, you might recall, met up back in September in Week 3. And it was the visiting Jaguars who won that ball game, so they'll look to make it a clean sweep here at home in Jacksonville. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Escaping the pressure right. He'll find his man, Laviska Shenault. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helps to have a guy who can turn it loose. And, boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
Back to throw again. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. Quiddy Pay in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down. Just not much a quarterback can do there, CD. The pressure was in his face almost instantaneously, led to a very quick sack.
And it appears that this was just a letdown from the offensive line, but they do have a tough job because if you're a big tackle out...
First carry for the Clemson man, Travis Etienne. And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
To throw on second down, Alexander. That one complete. He finds Sharp. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. First and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Now a give, right side. It's Robinson, and shedding a man at the 40. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 16 yards that time on the pickup for the Jags and a first down.
A good run there off right tackle in an old-school NFL football. The right side of the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009, 2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on first and 10. Looking to throw. Alexander. Over the middle, he's got Chenault. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. 23 yards, the final tally.
Well, this is a defense that's definitely on their heels now because they gave up the running play for good yardage 1 play ago. Now the pass here sets this offense up first and goal. They're going to have to dig in strong now because they've been in retreat so far in this drive. This offense on the...
Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on second and goal here. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. They'll look to throw on third and goal. And he's going to be dropped. Back at the 15-yard line. The DeForest Buckner using those big hands. On first and 10, it's Etienne. Gets around him, and he'll get down to about the 26-yard line. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's second and 2.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 11 yards there for Jacksonville and a first down as well.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the back.
He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. They come up on second and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. And that'll be incomplete.
You definitely would like to have hit on that one because now you've got a third and long showing up, and you just know defense is going to be getting after it. They are pinning their ears back, and they are coming.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And a dump off here to Robinson. And they're going to drop him well shy of the first as he can only make it to the 11. They'll get 11, but it'll still lead to a fourth down. They'll run on first down. Robinson. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, second and 2. Off play action. Alexander. That's to the veteran tight end Carter Landry. And all the way down inside the 25 before he's out of bounds. Down on the field, we've got an injured Colt after that last play. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Back to throw. Alexander. Johnson's got it complete. A gain of 6 there on 1st. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Alexander. He's going to be sacked. Back at the 23-yard line. A 3rd field goal of the first half, not what they're looking for as they come up on 3rd down. To the right side, and he's got Landry complete. And he short of the first, right around. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
On 2nd down, a run with Etienne. He gets it forward for 4, maybe 5, but the flags fly, and this one could be coming back. That time, the right guard sending him backwards.
And so many different types of guys rotate in on the defensive line now, depending on situations. You can get the bulky guy, the fast guy. No matter what, though, you can't hold them. On 2nd down, it's Robinson. 53 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. But you got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run. Touchdown, Jaguars! Colin Johnson, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Jaguars go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. I wonder if he changed anything on his play sheet or they just executed better. Because they had 2 previous drives that ended in field goals. Before this one, they finally were able to put into the...
Now a play fake here on 1st down. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down. And now they're in the hurry up. Off the play fake. Alexander. Being chased out left. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a 1st down. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. So we hit the halftime break here. It's the second half. Throwing on 1st down. Alexander. Connection made with Chenault. A good gain on 1st. Has him set up with 2nd and just a couple of inches now from the 29. Off the bootleg. Alexander. Eluding the pressure right. That's pulled in the veteran Carter Landry. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A gain of 28 yards there and give them a 1st down. Off play action. Alexander. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw again. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard. Off the play fake, Alexander. Buying time to his left. And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on third. A shotgun snap and a give to ETN. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. The last run got 9. That leaves him with second and a yard. Another tote for ETN. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a first and goal. Robinson, and he'll take this one in for a Jags touchdown. James Robinson with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Jaguars take the opening kickoff of the... On 1st and 10, Alexander. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Alexander looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Johnson. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. ETN with it. Able to slither by. And he's going to get forward for about 5, but that may be coming back. What say you, Mr. Referee? So some holding over on the left side of that O-line.
And I know for the guys trying to move those big defensive people, they'd love for them to stay in one spot. But they move around so quick and so fast that sometimes you just have to grab them.
On 3rd down, Alexander. They're trying to find Chark, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Darius Leonard, the linebacker. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down. They start on the ground with Robinson here. Oh, a heck of a move.
Man.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. The 71 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. I don't know what this says about me, but I love successful runs up the middle when the blocking is so well executed like that.
And it doesn't matter whether it's zone blocking, whether it's a power scheme. When you have a blocker on a defender, and the running back can read it, find the proper hole, and just go, sometimes a thing of beauty.
And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. Uses the stiff arm. Oh, and now some space to operate. 20. Touchdown, Jaguars. James Robinson with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Jaguars add on to their lead. And boy, CD, it's one thing to watch a great run, but when it's a great run with broken contact, it's like a cherry on top. That was a nice play.
Yeah, and this is one of the best runs.
Now ETN to start the drive. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3. They'll try and set up the screen to ETN. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up. Back to throw. Alexander, he'll get that underneath ETN. And brought down, but not before he was able to break the tackle, and the extra effort moves the sticks. Move the chains, a gain of 7 on 3rd down.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. It looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time, they pick up a 1st down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going.
And he's able to skip away from that first defender on his way to a pickup of 5. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Looking to throw. Alexander going deep here for Landry. And that is incomplete.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
That's caught left side by Landry. And he is going to have a Jags 1st down. They needed 5 there on 3rd down. He winds up getting 7.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the 3rd quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. And now we'll get a timeout. Looks like we've got a Jaguar and some discomfort down there on the field. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Off play action. Alexander. And that's off the mark, incomplete.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field and it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. It doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense, because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 139 yards rushing for him now, as he has been tremendous all day long. At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front.
And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. 15 yards. And the Jaguars are looking like they'll move to 6-1 as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Well, you don't expect too many quarterbacks to be adept at breaking away from would-be tacklers, but this is uncommonly good right here as he's able to get away.
And as a former defender, I can tell you with certainty, those are the ones.
To start it out, Robinson. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. So 4th quarter, a nice run there to start this drive. Charles, what do you think the split will be here between run and pass?
Well, partner, I think it'll lean towards the run, but this is also not a time where you just totally do that. You still have to possess the ball, move the sticks, and keep the clock moving as well. So they'll run their offense, but yeah, when they have a chance to run it, they'll do that a little bit more.
The Jaguars on 3rd down. They've hit on half of them, 5 for 10. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Back to throw. Alexander. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. They begin the drive with Robinson. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Colts territory. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. Off the bootleg. Alexander sliding out of the pocket. And Shark calls it in. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Now a give, right side. Robinson. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. And now we'll get a timeout. Looks like we've got a Jaguar and some discomfort down there on the field. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. Here's Robinson again on second down. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a third and about 4 more for a first.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Now a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert, and I guess every team would say that, Charles. On first down, it's Robinson. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. There to stop him was Darius Leonard. Off the play fake, Alexander. And he's got his man on the crossing route. That's Landry. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. On first down, Alexander. Touchdown! It's complete. DJ Chark, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Jaguars add on to their lead, and they are also closing in on a 5th straight victory. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like him? But the other thing that always hits me...
Now it looks like he'll throw here. Here's Johnson with a reception. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 23 yards on the play. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. They'll run. It's Etienne. He will push his way down to about the 14. Tackle made by Grover Stewart. Now whistles here, and I believe one of the Jaguar linemen might have moved. This O-line's been great. They've got the big lead, so give them a pass there, I guess.
Yeah, I would think so, because if we were grading them on their performance in this game, a lot of pluses in their boxes so far.
And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. They'll run it now with Robinson. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 173 yards rushing for him now as his sensational afternoon continues. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. They'll run again here with Robinson. Shedding the tackle. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2.
They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Jacksonville, they remain one of the hottest teams out there as the win moves them to 6-1. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the New England Patriots. Meanwhile, for Indianapolis, the downward spiral continues as they drop to 0-6 now. And they'll try to get back on track next week as they head up to Orchard Park to take on the Buffalo Bills.